Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and change out the spark plugs like we talked about earlier. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and remove this clip just like we said. Go ahead and put it aside. Go at that screw with the T30 Torx bit and get it loose and remove it. Put it aside and be sure not to lose it. Go ahead and grab your spark plug socket. Make sure that's ready. Remove the boot. This is a good time to inspect the boot and make sure there's no tears anywhere over here in the rubber. Make sure it's all nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and wipe mine down just for the hell of it. Go ahead and put that aside for now as well. Go ahead and lower the socket in there with an extension on it. Make sure it's locked on. You can use a ratchet to break it loose. I'm going to go ahead and use a breaker bar. I feel like it's actually going to be a lot more comfortable for me and give me more even pressure. That's in there pretty tight. Once you feel like it's loose enough, go ahead and remove it the rest of the way by hand. And if you're using a proper spark plug socket, the spark plug should just stay right inside and come up when you pull this up. And I went ahead and did all the other spark plugs, and I was having the same issue, and this is a brand new spark plug socket, so I don't know why. But another thing you can do if you're having that same issue is take the boot, shove it right back down in there, and the spark plug should come out just fine with that. Now if you take a look at this spark plug, you can see that the electrode is kind of burnt. And it's just, there's a little burning right there. And the car's got 110,000 miles on it anyway, so it's about time. So I'm going to do it regardless, but this is a spark plug that I would change anyway. Let's go ahead and grab the new spark plug, pull it out of the box. Just really quickly, just to show you guys the difference. Nice, shiny silver, all burnt up, disgusting. Go ahead and grab some bulb grease. Not too much. Put a little bit right there on the bulb. Rub that in nicely. Go ahead and drop that into the spark plug socket. Go ahead and grab some of this anti-seize. Not too much of this stuff either. Put it right there. And I like to just go ahead and grab the thread between my thumb and my index finger and just rub it right around, get it nicely in all the threads. Alright, and with this stuff, the less you use really is more, so don't worry about putting on too much. Go ahead and get the extension on there, lower that in, make sure it's nicely lined up. Take your time right here. Thread it in by hand, make sure you don't cross thread or anything. It's really important not to cross thread this. Go ahead and get it pretty hand tight if you can. Let's go ahead and grab the ratchet now. Just to get it, just make this a little easier. Now I got that as tight as I can by hand. I'm going to go ahead and grab my torque wrench. Torque it down. I already got the torque wrench here set to 8 foot-pounds. If you don't know how to set up a torque wrench, there's a bunch of videos out there on it. I might even post one myself. But it's fairly easy. Go ahead and get the torque wrench on there and torque it down. So when it gets to a point where you can't really tighten it anymore, you're going to hear the torque wrench click like that, and that means that it's as tight as it can get. So go ahead and take that out. Put your boot right back in there. Get the screw. Go ahead and put some anti-seize on there as well. Not too much. And with this, I'm not going to go ahead and rub it all around. It'll do that itself as it threads down into there. Got the screwdriver. Tighten that down. Make sure it's nice and snug. Plug this back in. And that's it. It's the same exact step for all the spark plugs. It's really easy. You can do it yourself, save yourself tons of money, and get to know your car a little bit better. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.